Shalom. Shalom to those that might be watching this live a little later. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. I'm just trying to see if the sound is working. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. So shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power that always makes it possible. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well through the Spirit, and the mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing in His word, Lord willing as a whole, that you all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Akwath, the sisters of His faith and His truth, Lord willing that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see the title of this lesson. We tired of being in captivity. So, Lucky, let me fix that. Okay, yeah, we are tired of being in captivity. This is not living. Why I was, getting my little workout in at the gym, I was getting in there. I'm trying to listen to Elder Yashawamba. I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking about how everybody don't know what the hell is going on. Then I pause it, listen to Elder Amawan Gabar, listen to a few brothers, and I couldn't fully concentrate because my mind was going a mile a minute. I'm thinking of lessons I done, lessons I need to do, and then talking to the Lord. Like, I need to do better. Lord, I'm not satisfied. Please help me with, my lack of faith. Even if I believe I have faith, I want more. It's never enough. Different chapters I'm reading, understanding this, and then thinking about bills, which I believe bills is covered right now, but having a thought of money this way, money that way, money here, money there. This is the first time I can actually look and be like, damn, this is the first time I really felt broke. But in the world, I'd be stressing. I'd be upset. My mind would be in a negative state of mind. But because of being in this truth and believing and having brothers that I'm around, and of course my household believe, of course walking in a house and everybody calling on you like you a damn celebrity, I get comfort in, doing these lessons, comfort in reading, comfort doing the same routines over and over again. Because in the world, we looking to save this and this and that, and it's not living. And then even me having bread, bread just still go to paying bills, rent. Like, you go on a vacation, you spending the money you got, and then you got to come back and do overtime. You got to work hard and get that money back. I know people that's going out of town traveling and then coming back and picking up multiple overtimes because you spent your bread out of town Now you trying to chase back up and get that money that you spent and get extra money. Like, this is not living, man. You know? I'm thinking about one day you shoveling and you hit a oil a oil joint. You know how much bread brothers will have? I'm thinking about not even doing a lot, but like through the spirit, like because of the way people driving in Buffalo. This truck, I'm like, yo, this truck hit me, then the motherfucker's getting sued. And then you could see thousands of dollars, but because of your Yahweh Shema Shai want to keep you humble, you might not even get it. Like I'm thinking of so many scenarios while I'm listening to the word. I'm thinking of the MOTB. This is not living, man. This is not freaking living. Okay? It's not living, man. Shit is not living, man. So this is Exodus chapter 2, verse 23 to 25. It says, and it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed for reason of the bondage, and they cried. Their cry came up unto the Most High by reason of the bondage. And the Most High heard their groaning, and the Most High remembered his covenant with Abraham and with Isaac and with Jacob. And the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. In the NLT, it says, verse 25, he looked down on the people of Israel and knew it was time to act. We're hitting in it. We're really in the time where the Lord is acting, not just only in disasters and the plagues, and the Lord is revealing like the Epstein and this and this and that. The Lord is acting in a big way where you like I know as brothers, you got your set reading. Some of us, you might not be reading to do a lesson, but you reading to have, your mind on the word, maybe before you go to sleep or before you go do anything you're doing. And, you read something and then you're like, I'm about to go watch a lesson. You see the title, you're like, okay, this is an interesting lesson. And the brother quote what you just read. You like, dang, man, what the heck? Man, that's fire. Guess what? The Lord is giving you that spiritual comfort. Okay? And for this brother to be speaking on something I just read, I got to do a lesson on it. He just spoke on it. Then I'm speaking about, I forgot what lesson it was last night. I'm thinking of something, and a brother started saying what I was thinking in my mind. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. That smile. Through all the bullshit that's going on, the Lord is making moves to increase your faith, to put a smile on you, to not stress what the hell is going on, because the Lord knows that you are tired of this captivity. The Lord is acting in a major way for the true believers spiritually, and we see physical things happening. So before deliverance came, the Israelites became tired of captivity, which that's happening on this side. And I'm not talking about you Negro niggas in the world. We talking about those that believe, that's coming into faith, and those that are already in the faith, that are growing, right? They're tired of captivity. What is it? The plantation, which is another captivity, the captivity in your house, and just captivity in general. We're tired. Fatigue, suffering, oppression caused them to cry to Yahweh, and he heard. This same spirit is happening again in these last days. Captivity is a curse on Israel. So every day we're waking up in this curse. This is not a normal life. So let's go to, where we going to go. Deuteronomy 28 in verse 48. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall sin against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, in a want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Right? To keep going to your oppressors for everything, let alone they're trying to defile you. They're trying to keep you in sin. You trying to get clothes, and it's all mixed fabric. Like, I'm tired of going to these heathen. We was just speaking about at work, where wherever you go, especially in the hood, if you don't got no car or the weather bag, You go in these, in the hood, you got all the heathen making buckets, thousands, millions of dollars off of your ass, right? You got some of you worldly jakes to go to the liquor store or a regular store. In order for you to get a Dutch or a liquor bottle, you got to show your ID. The brothers was saying over here in Walden, and you got the young kid over there that they'll sell you cigarettes, Dutchies, and alcohol. These heathens will have their sons, their children, being at the register. But this little boy, the brother Mike, he was saying that you got a little boy over here asking for ID. Where the hell your ID at? The other nations on this side, they're not going truly through what the Israelites is going through, especially those that's getting over in the system, right? Esau already told them where they gonna make all their money at. Go to the hood. Go where the Negroes at. Brothers was speaking at work last night, saying you don't see the Chinese restaurant block after block in the white neighborhoods, but you see the Chinese store street after street in the hood. Corner store. You don't see that in the suburbs. You got Muslims. You got Arabs. You got the Arabs. You got East Indians. You got Chinese Ching Chong Wang, and you got Hamites. The west side, the east side, and they running it up in the liquor stores, the corner stores. We're consumed on all sides. And then you got Esau, man. This is fucking not living, man. Drop it down to 68, man. Like, through the spirit, gets tired of just niggas just feeling this is it, man. Verse 68, and it says, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. You should be sold, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Really going into nobody shall redeem you, except for Yahweh Shai. Now, yes, you could probably use this in multiple different captivities, because this is really a prophecy, but this was an end time prophecy, being lining up with Revelations 11 and 8. The Israelites being in a dead estate and being in the place that is spiritually Sodom and spiritually Egypt. And this verse just said, and Yahweh shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships. Yeah, some people might argue, oh, you went to this captivity and ship, that's cool. Like, you can use that if you want. But end time prophecy, verse 68 in Deuteronomy 28 is not taken away from the end time prophecies of the Israelites going to a place of bondage. Okay, let me just bring this precept because I just quoted it to try to line it up with it. Revelations 11 and 8, it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Exodus 20 and 2, Egypt is the house of bondage. So when you go into Deuteronomy 28:68, when it says Egypt, it's really speaking about going to the house of bondage. Okay, so captivity was prophesied as punishment for Israel's disobedience. This is our consequences. Got to wake up to it. Egypt again, another house of bondage. Today, Egypt is mystery Babylon. The mystery is up. The Lord is allowing the veil to come off. So we weren't meant to live under oppression. That's why oppression makes a wise man mad. This is what really Jake right now should not be all smiles and gigglies, right? Poverty says, oh, you guys just take it too serious. We love God, but live a little. You know how long you black Latinos and natives been living? You know how many blunts, how many stripper poles you mother suckers been sliding, how many vacations, how many times you travel in different countries. But when have you shut up and really went in depth in the scriptures and understand, like, damn, oh, this prophecy coming soon? It's not a lot of Jake that's really got their mind on prophecies, man. Poverty systems, police brutality, mass incarceration, working just to survive. That's what we're doing. Right? You still want this place? We're working to survive. Oh, then won't you just get you a better paying job? Or if you can do music, you should get an industry. Man, fuck all of that. Why I want to go into the industry to demonize myself. Oh, I'm already working full time, so let me go to let me actually get a career where instead of me working 46 hours and 50, it might come to me working 60 hours. My other home is work. My other home is my damn job. I work full time because that's the position I have. I'm at 12 hours. I'm 12 hours at night. I'm there from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Then you got your little moments, and then I go to sleep, and then I'm back at it again. You only get those little weekends, but those is really just to strengthen up my muscles, my back. But other than that, we doing the same shit over and over and over again. Then you look at your children. Children don't even know what the hell is going on in the world. This is not living. Okay? Jake is working just to survive. Being tired of this system is a righteous minded. And what is it? Salvation mind. Because Jake is tired. Like, what else is next? And you got certain jobs, brothers and sisters, because I'm in New York, many jobs is getting laid off. Hours is getting short. The tariffs, this and this and that. And you just sitting like, man. But as long as bills are getting paid, F this place. I want it to fall. You know, anybody that got their mindset on, oh, I want America to last another month, another year. Oh, no, please don't make no job. I want to go out of town so bad. I want to go do this. You are not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai returning, man. I don't care, give a fuck who's in office. This is not living. Okay? Not living at all, man. You got Jake still at the corner store. Hey, brother, can I get $1? I'm trying to get me a brew. Hey, yo, brother, you think you could spare $5? I'm gonna give me some weed. Hey, brother, you think you could just, loan me $10? I'm sick. You sick? Why won't you go in the house? No, I'm not that sick. I'm sick. So now they just getting bold. Like, this is not living. You a grown up. And where is the elders with the wisdom? Of course, that's, the elder, the apostles, the men of great millstone, and other brothers, that's diligent in this thing. But going to the store, going to the liquor store, you seeing your people just asking. It's cold as hell asking for dollars, man. Sisters out here butt ass naked. Oh, you got $1 to spare, butt ass naked, man. This is not freaking living, man. Okay? So every time Israel got fed up, deliverance was near. So let's go back to the book of Exodus, the 3rd chapter, and verse 7 to 8. It says, and Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, to bring them up out of the land unto good land, in a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites, the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Now, when you go into Jeremiah 16, Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, I believe 7 and 8, where we're not going to speak about Egypt no more. We're going to speak about, the children of Israel being delivered from the north country. The Israelites haven't been delivered from the north country yet. We're still speaking on ancient Egypt. It's certain things that happen in ancient Egypt that's happening to Jake in the captivity they're in right now, 4 corners of the earth. This is not it. Okay? So when Israel cried, Yahweh moved. You foofos that's in the world, nobody hearing you, man. Literally, yes, the Lord is hearing you, sisters, you other brothers that might not be teachers, but you believe, and even you children. But the Lord is really hearing the men of the Lord. Oh, brother, you don't think the Lord hearing sisters? If y'all just heard me correctly, the Lord is hearing some of you elect sisters. You're predestined. The Lord is hearing some of you other men that don't go out to the highways and byways. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, on a higher level, the Lord is listening to the men of the Lord, the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the teachers of the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. See, now you bullshitting. So you getting removed off the channel over here asking about the best rapper of all time. Let me tell you who was the best deletion of all time. You was the best deletion. Deletion. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city of Jerusalem. Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. This happened in the time of Babylon sieging, Jerusalem. But this is a twofold because it happened back then and it's going to happen now. So back then, this was physical Jerusalem. But through the spirit of today, it's the people before the place. So this is speaking about Jake truly in Babylon. And of course, Jake, four corners of the earth, but truly Babylon in the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? The word mark in Hebrew is thawah, and it means a mark of exemption from judgment. So it said the men. Why? Because the Lord is calling the men. Who did the Lord allow to be the head of the congregation? The men. So the Lord is hearing the men. Who will stand up for me against the evildoers? You think the woman is? No. Just being majority women are in the faith, but then you got women that are single. Oh, I'm single. I don't got no man. Then when she get a man, I'm just being honest. Her face is through a pillow. She getting stuffed. Most women, of course, they wasn't built or created to remember every precept, right? A man got to work. He got to provide. Then, can you play majority of the bills? She might not want to work. She in the house all dang day. She cook and clean. She do laundry, and she tired as hell. But you got to work 12 hours, and you got to do lessons, and you got to play with the children, and then you got to play in the damn room. So nobody complain that you all your money gone. You doing this and doing that, and you don't even complain you tired. Maybe your body is, but I'm tired just from cleaning and carrying the children. And and I seen it. That's another reason why I'm adding this. When I'm in the gym, you see how the women work out all light. And then a sister was saying this, and I think my wife said this before, that men, we when we work out, we develop faster than women. Because men, they're going harder than you. Men will go to a weight that they might only can push 1 or 2 times. Y'all just gonna go to a weight that fit enough. And that's the same with your living. The men is really, when you truly look at it, when it comes to the truth, the men is going to be moved to do the most. Okay? So spiritually, if a woman is fully not in the faith, you will be draining to a man in the truth. And sometimes a man might not even tell you, because he got to do all this, and he got to make sure his stamina right to get you in the room. This is not living, man. A man is still getting the end of the stick. Hey, if even if his eyes is roaming, he can't have it because his wife feels a certain way. It's a battle all the damn time in this system. Like, we could keep on talking, man. Then when you put your wife aside, your children, I want this, I want this, I want that. You get them something, but then I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And then even if bills is coming, oh man, wait, do you think you can, pay the bill the next time? Like, children don't even know what life is. Then you come in faith, of course, your children, like me and Yarmaya was saying, our children be like, man, I don't even want to, I want the kingdom to come before we even have to work. And then you sit back and I'm like, man, I do too. But in the end, when you really look at it, mainly children is soaking up all the gas, all the water, all the electricity on Wi-Fi and all that extra shit. You buy food. You as an adult, you might be eating 2 meals, maybe 1, depending on how your diet is. But your children eating 3, 4 meals a day, let alone snack. And then if you got snacks in your house, the snacks be gone and be like, oh, mom, can you get a bag of chips? I just bought chips. They're gone already in one day. And yes, you might have a lot of children, but this is the difference. You got children that wanna have a, like they are grown up, have a big ass cup or something to drink, have a big plate or a big ass napkin full of chips and all different type of snacks. You eat that, and then late at night, 3 in the morning, I want some more. This is not living. Why? Because back then, having money, you can have $100 and most likely fill up 2 cartons. Now, that even though your pay went up, the cost of living went up. People rent is going up, insurance going up. So now you spending like close to probably 300-400. I get my food stamps, I got 1,000, and you spend 400 of that 1,000. Now, what do you got? You got 600 left, man. This is not freaking living, man. Not freaking living. Right? Let me go to this. This is Psalms 137, verse 1-4. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept. When we remembered Zion, we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive require of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, a good time and enjoyment, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land? Right? Because when remember what happened in America, what was they saying? Sing one of those Negro spirituals. Swing low, sweet chariot. And these freaking those are real niggas. They didn't even know what spiritual message they were saying. Sometimes they was doing a Negro spiritual, and they was talking about getting delivered, fleeing away from captivity, the Lord delivered, bringing forth a chariot, and we seeing it. Like, it was subliminal messages, and they couldn't get it. But this happened in Babylon, while they was taking them from the land of Jerusalem, saying, yo, why don't you sing us one of those Zion songs? What about the song that y'all was singing back then when y'all walked around Jericho? Sing us one of those songs. And the Babylonians is hearing us sing this damn song. Go on YouTube. Man, you know what? I'll do it for y'all, because y'all might not even do it. But let's look at military. Look at this. Yo, leaving your land to go to a whole nother land. Yo, sing us one of those Zion songs. And then now you getting in the groove. You got brothers hitting notes. Hitting the freaking note while we about to go in captivity, man. Then the sisters over here hitting a high note like she Whitney. We going to freaking captivities, and these mofos, up, the bottle just chimed in, want us to sing them a hymn song. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Literally was doing that in slavery in America. Yo, sing us one of these songs. Shit is crazy, man. So Israel was tired, mourning, longing for Zion. Soon after, Cyrus was raised up to freedom, which is in Ezra, the 1st chapter, and then you can even go to, I think, 1st Ezra 2. But captivity, suffering, crying, deliverance. We are at the crying stage again, right now. In the elect, the divine selection, men, women, and child, the Black, Latino, Hispanics, Native Americans, they are crying, starting with the men, what we read in Ezekiel 9:4. Right? Set a mark on them that cry in the midst of the city of all the abominations, starting with the teachers of the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The prophet said Israel would be weary in the last days. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse verse 14, I'll start at 13. It says, the forgettest Yahweh thy maker, that have stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and has feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? The captive exile hasteneth, that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread shall fail. Right? So captivity, exile, hasteneth that he may be loose. It always do that. This is a lot of reasons why sometimes I really don't do lives in the car. I don't know why. In the car, it always do that. Maybe on camp days, the lives still work, but it still do this. When I'm in the house, it's fine. If I'm at work outside, it's fine. I don't know why in the car it does this. But like the brothers be saying, that's Satan. It's just Satan, man. So anybody watching this and it's freezing, it's just all Satan. I can't do nothing. So call all Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem HaKadosh. We rebuke you, saying in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So Lord willing is working and y'all can tap in. So again, the closer we get to freedom, the heavier captivity feels. Why? Because Yahweh is waking his people up to how wicked this system is. Isn't it crazy? Simultaneously off of that statement, you got, what's his name? Epstein files coming out. But then you hearing about the Super Bowl. But then you hearing about Donald Trump. And then you hearing about drones. All of this is a distraction to keep you busy with distractions. You go on any social media, all you see is bullshit. You go on IG, all you seeing is ass. Brothers was at work just saying, right? You go on IG and this girl, she could put right on her joint. She married, she in a relationship. You see one of her pictures, her guy is in there. But nipples damn near through the shirt. And she turn around and her butt. This society gotta fucking die. Why is a woman, I mean, why am I'm saying it like y'all can solve it. Only when women submit to Yahweh Shem Shai and come and mortify the things of the flesh, they won't do that. So really, it's just niggas in the world. This society polluted the men and the women, the men and the women, the men being the leaders, where some of you men allowed our women to do this dumb stuff. It's brothers that when I would, after camp, go out to eat, go enjoy myself, you would see brothers go outside with their girl and see other men, let them walk ahead, and this girl is wearing something see-through, something super tight, and he looking, yeah, you like that? You like that? And that's your whole girl. Right? Why don't you just flaunt her eyes? But you want to flaunt her titties and her ass. This is not living. And then you got women out here looking beautiful, and then you like, me, I'm always having in my mind, she married. That's why I don't have to approach nobody, because that's what I'm thinking. But then you look from a distance, and like a brother Chris that I know, he'll be like, man, I'm about to go holler. I'm like, man, bro, she got a man, dude. Just chill. And then you'll see, he'll go up, and then come back. Yeah, she got a dude. I'll try to tell you, bro. And he'd be like, man, why is she dressed like that? This society will have you men fall into sin. This society will have you women being adulteresses. You ain't satisfied with his ride, or because he ain't giving you enough attention, then you hop 15 minutes to another ride. This is not living. How is this living where where it's women out here that got more than 6 bodies in 1 month? I ain't saying no names. It's women out here that got more than 6 bodies. You got celebrity women. I'm not gonna stop making OnlyFans videos until my coochie make $1 million. And we saying this is living? It's women going to Dubai just to get shitted on, and then come back and say, man, y'all brokey. But you dumb broad, you went to Dubai to get shitted on, and you think you did strange things. So at least I found a way to get this money. You know what I'm saying? That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. This place has to be destroyed, rolled up, tossed in the trash, and then burn the whole trash. Okay? This not it. Clocking out of work is not the same. I want to clock out of this captivity. Okay? This is not it, man. So being tired of captivity is part of waking up in this truth. Right? Because what do it say? It said, my care for this world has been crucified with Yahweh Shai. Let me actually get that right now, because now y'all got me thinking. Y'all got me thinking over here. Hold on. Let me get that. Um so like y'all, I'm trying to get this precept. I think this is the one we want. I don't know if this is it, but if you give up your life for my sake, no, this is not it. Dang. I just brought it out the other day. Um, um, my care for the world is so like y'all. I'm just looking for a precise precept that I'm looking for. My care for the world has died. So like y'all, I'm just over here looking for. Let me see. I think this is it. Colossians 3:3. Let me go. Yeah, I think this is it. Colossians chapter 3, verse. No, this is not. It's not it. But that is a good one though. That is a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Let me just read this one. This is 1 John 2:15 in the NLT. Do not love this world, neither the things it offers you. For when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you. You do not have the love of the Father in you. And I think verse 16, for all that is in the world, in the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away in the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. But when you read verse 16 in NLT, it says, for the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see and pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from this world. And this world is fading away along with everything that people crave. But anyone who does what pleases the Most High will live forever. That's what this is about. Okay? You mortifying the things of this world, putting it to death. Do I want this one? Nope, that's not the one we want, y'all. Salaki. Well, probably after this live, I bet you I'm gonna get it. I bet you I'm gonna get it. So let's just get back to the point. It might come back to my mind. It might. If it don't, it don't. So again, being tired of captivity is part of waking up in the truth. When you come into this truth, you start seeing what? The lies of society, corrupt governments, racism by design, economic slavery, false freedom. And let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 1 in verse 18, and it reads, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth in sorrow. In the NLT, the greater my wisdom, the greater my grief. To increase knowledge only increases sorrow, right? The more you start to understand in these scriptures, the more you grow in knowledge, the more grief you get into, and the more sorrow, the more pain, because you're looking at the conditions of your people. Literally, when I could be in my zone, I could be having a sip or something. My mind is always triggered to finding something spiritual. Like, damn, man, look at this. Man, look at how this sister dressing. Man, damn, man, look at all these fiends at the store. I'm 34. I seen 18-year-olds asking for money. Then you give them money, you think you're doing something good. They getting Dutchies. One time, brothers getting ready for camp, I seen a Northern Kingdom taking little tree branches, like little ones, breaking them off into a Dutch, then getting some smoked out cigarettes, taking some of the tobacco, getting leaves, breaking it up, and rolling a Dutch, and going out smoking like he's smoking a blunt. We got to get the hell up out of here, man. This is not it. I'm speaking on behalf of all you, Jake. Now, for you 2/3, hey, you can die right where you at. But as a whole, the Lord allows us to look at our people. I'm in the ghetto. Ghetto means where the Jews reside. I'm get to look at my people daily, man. I get to hear OGs like, man, I'm paying this and paying that, man. I'm an elder and I'm getting paid this. I'm getting paid this much. You got people coming back to work from their retirement because they can't live off of their retirement because it's not enough funds, right? They taking taxes, shit not right. Yo, it's brothers that speaking about my income taxes is short. Then the more you make, the more they take. You got brothers doing the same amount of hours that they did last year, and they looking like, my income tax is not looking right. This is not living that, Jake, you looking forward to income taxes. Like, literally, like, look how low we are, man. In a whole freaking system, man. So the more you understand, the more you feel the weight of captivity. This is why reading, this is why watching videos is key. First for you men, because you're going to be the one that's really in grief, more in sorrow, right? This is why, just for some of you women that is married to a man of the Lord, when you see your man wake up, he might look angry. He might look serious. Most cases, if he didn't open his mouth about you doing something, he's not, I'm just being honest. He's not even thinking about you on a, let's cuddle, let me rub her, let me do this. No. Sometimes us men is probably just faking a smile because our mind is on the Lord. But guess what? You still a human. Hey, what up, family? Yo, shalom. You hide that deep anger, that tiredness, and you hide it behind your head because what is looking gropey and then not saying nothing to nobody. I could still be in my zone and still say something to somebody. But as soon as I get done saying hi to everybody, I'm in my head. Not in the way in the world where I'm in my head, I'm sinning or I'm stressing and I'm on negativity. No, I'm on a spiritual thought. Even when I get done with a lesson, even if I did 3 lessons and I already read, I'm always have my mind. I'm gonna always be dissing myself. Yo, Terrence. Like when I'm dissing myself, I'm calling myself Terrence or TB. But I know I'm a Dargabar. Sometimes I gotta correct my. Can you correct me? No, man, I'm correcting myself. Yo, I got to examine myself daily, man. This is not living because it's anything on this side is getting built up to try to remove you out of the truth. Either the left-hand side of Yahweh, right? It could be like, I'm just being honest. At work, this so-called Hamite, but he really a Jake. He an Israelite. We were scraping the machine, and this man thought I took his scraper, but I was sitting down in my area the whole time. So he just get up and see my scraper, and since I'm doing something else, he hurry up and take it. I got up from my spot and said, "Yo, give me my damn scraper." He said, "Man, you took mine." He said, if you didn't take it, I'm gonna hold this one and I'm going to look for mine. Until I look for mine, you can't get yours. I'm like, wait, what? So like, yeah, I know this. I said, this man took my scraper. I said, I hurried up and got up. I said, man, give me my dang scraper. He said, man, I'm gonna hold it until I find mine. I said, and then I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The nigga came out of me. I said, yo, I will smack you. I said, I'm not one of them ones. Okay. Well, but before you grab anybody's stuff, you want to use your mouth. We in America, man. You're not in Africa no more. You got to use your mouth. Before you grab somebody's stuff that's somebody using it, you should be asking so I can give you a response. And then I just looked, I said, bro, I'm gonna count to 3. And I just ended up taking it. And then I sat down, I said, call Allah Yahweh Shemar Shai Salaki Yahweh Shemar Shai for that thought. Then I started to rebuke myself. I'm about to pop him upside the head for a damn scraper that's not even mine. It's the damn Edomite scraper. So I had to rebuke myself, but just being at work, it can frustrate you. Hours getting short, so they want you to be at the job, and all you do is cleaning, but everything is clean. So they give you the hours, but then truly, since they know it ain't nothing, and they gonna be watching the cameras, now they try to maneuver you to try to leave early. It ain't nothing else to do, so you're gonna have to leave early. I don't get out my bed just to be sitting here looking idle. I could have did that in the damn house. So I end up clocking out. Then when you leave, you're like, yeah, my check is gonna be my check. But I don't even want to work. But for me, I'm going to work. But for me to work and make sure my house good, my hours getting short, like hours getting short, or just standing there sitting idle, ain't nothing to clean. I'm not about to just sit there where I could be reading or I could be doing a lesson. This shit, it is frustrating in every aspect. I'm talking about every brother. Brothers that got to drive an hour just to go to work. Man, I hate that for you, man. Okay? You got brothers that's expected, to lift heavy things, but they got a back problem. They're like, man, I got to get surgery. The doctor ain't, going to see me soon. So you got to go to work and your back messed up. Job ain't gonna pay you. The brother, the Jake dude that live in Dunkirk, he said when it was a snowstorm, he said he had to leave work early or call off, because if he gets stuck, the job is not gonna call AAA on their behalf to get you, and you'll be marked for it. It's like, yo, are you kidding me? If your car get messed up on the way here, they're not paying. They're like, this is crazy. Health insurance, like the one brother said, he $400 get taken out his check just for health insurance for him, his wife, and I think his children. The cheapest thing is dental. So you already getting taxes out of your check. Then you pay for the health insurance. That's the majority of your check. So at the end, even though he at MIC, if it was just something like me and I was doing that, I'm probably technically might bring 300, maybe 275, close to 400. I might be bringing home if I do the family pack, or if I add more individuals to an actual health insurance. Then they take money from your union. It's not freaking living, man. Right? You got to wait 6 months, almost a year, until you get a raise, and the raise is only 60 cents. Like, what? Like, come on, man. And I'm giving you multiple examples of how this not living. You about to go take one of the best showers, but the water in the sink in the shower is fluoride. Oh, babe, I'm about to buy a new shower head. It's a filter shower. Then you got to keep buying new filters, or you got to keep buying new shower heads, because eventually it's going to get damaged. You think just because you got a filter, everything is cool? I had a filter for the main sink, right? Just to filter the sink. So if we don't got bottled water, we can use, the filter for the sink. Guess what? The more of the build and the metal and the lead going through the sink, the filter was done. Then you gotta buy a new filter. Guess what? We couldn't find the filter. Then you throw out the whole attachment, man. It's no freaking winning, man. Right? You're living at a spot, the maintenance or a landlord, hey, we got this hole. Hey, we need this painted. Okay, yeah, we gonna come. They look at it, about month come, months pass, nobody came. It's just a hole in the ceiling. You get a flood in your damn basement. And I know multiple of you, Jake, deal with these things, and you got damage, and you looking like, damn, okay, that's 4,200. Your wife might write a complaint about it, and they said, okay, we're gonna get on it. The next door neighbor gets 6,000. You never got money, and you like, man, I'm not even gonna press that. You don't even say nothing about it no more. Then a flood happened again, and you see somebody damn near about four maybe 3,000, 4,000, close to 5,000. All shit get destroyed. Oh, you should write something about it. Then you start thinking like, why would I write something if my sis didn't get her stuff? This not living over here, man. Literally not freaking living. You got grandmothers and mothers being hoarders in their house and in their car. How do you get a new car and you just pack up your whole car with shit? Oh, come on, babe, stay the night. All my cousins, my nieces and nephews. And you got all this stuff, all this luggage in your damn car. This is like, come on, Jake. You know, I'm in the gym and I know I just came from work. I stink. But you go in the gym and it's brothers with real dirty trap house odor. And then looking fly as hell in the gym. You got women trying to look beautiful and cold, all the makeup, and you over here smell like you just got a sub from Jim Stakeout. This is not freaking it, man. It's everywhere you go in this captivity is always a freaking problem. Okay? So the more you understand, the more you feel the weight of captivity, that frustration is spiritual. It's your spirit longing for the kingdom. This is why, just for any one of y'all, when you feel that way, you wake like, man, it's not it. Guess what? Your spirit is longing for the kingdom. I'm going to just say, be honestly, I didn't have this feeling before. Okay? It's all, the more you grow, the more you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, the more you have these, have those thoughts. So the elect will hate this kingdom/system. So let's slide over to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. And let's read verse 8. It says, and I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So you got those that died in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. There, the innocent blood is crying out. And then you even have the souls of the just complain continually. Wait, let's prove that. Let's go to the book of Romans, the 8th chapter. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. I'm acting like somebody else is reading. Romans chapter 8. Is it verse 26? It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. In the NLT, and the Holy Spirit helps us in our weakness. For example, we don't know what the Most High want us to pray for. Even Yahweh Shema Shai has something that he wants you to pray for. But what? But the Holy Spirit prays for us with groanings that cannot be expressed in words. Okay? So 2nd Ezra 15:8, the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. If you're really a true believer, even if you doing it, your spirit is complaining continually. What this mofo did, what that person did, what this person in the back did. Yo, your little, when you at work, you at home, or something happened, and you like, yo, calling y'all, but you're shy. You throwing up curses. Your mom, your aunt just did some nigga stuff, and you like, man, how about your shy? Like, sometimes your family member might need a certain correction to put them, oh, babe, I'm going through the worst time, and you sit back like, yo, that's crazy. A week ago, I did just though, because they keep hitting me with arguments and fights, and they not getting it, and they don't want to hear the word of the Lord. I'm about to go tell the Lord, and then now the Lord afflict them. That shit's supposed to make you be like, yo, the Lord not playing with us, man. Elect or non-elect, you gonna get this work. Amos chapter 3, verse 2. He said he was going, when you read NLT, he said he's intimate with us, but he was gonna punish all of us for our iniquities. Only you, he knew all the out of all the families of the earth. We get afflicted different than the other nations, man. Right? Let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, in verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right? Jake not going to be mindful of the scourges. So this wicked world is about to be judged in a major way, not like Judge Judy or Judge Joe Mathis. This is really that real, what is it? Yahweh shall be our dread. This is from the judge of the top judge. Ain't no judge that been more grievous, more on point, true in all his justice, right? Like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's get St. John, the 15th chapter, and let's go to verse 19, and it reads, if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, But I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. In the NLT, the world would love you as one of its own if you belong to it. But you are no longer part of the world. I choose you to come out of the world, so it hates you. Through the Spirit, this is what you've been called for, to come out of the world. What you mean come out of the world? Should I commit suicide? No, come out of the world, the behaviors, the mindset. Wait, hold on. Let's back that up with Romans chapter 12, verse 2. In I'll just read in the NLT. It says, don't copy the behaviors and customs of this world. This is why you can't be of the world, because if you're of the world, you start to pick up or copy what is it imitate the behaviors and the customs of this world. But let the Most High transfer you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know the Most High's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Now you got to get back to Yahweh Shai. Let it be your will and not mine. You got to really let the Lord move your mind. Because truly, to know how we really supposed to move, the Lord is going to have teachers to guide you. And sometimes these lessons is going to be raw, direct. It might afflict you in the mind, like, man, damn, this man cussing. This man is just talking about the women. And sometimes we need that, because you need tough love in this thing. Stop cleaving to people that's always lying to you. Stop going to people that's trying to sound super deep, like this mother sucker been working for Bill Gates. You want somebody that's tired of being lied to, and somebody that want to tell you the truth. Somebody that's willing to fact check. If they do slip the tongue and make a mistake, they'll correct it right there and then and get right back on task. Right now, this is the time to be serious, man. You think Esau, you think the elites on the left-hand side, you think they playing around? No, they're serious every day. They can't even get sleep without making somebody fall. They're serious. Or for the left-hand side, how much more us for the right-hand side of Yahweh? So if you feel uncomfortable here, good. You were never meant to belong in Babylon or any captivity. It was, of course, it was predestined for you too to understand wickedness, and let alone to understand the righteous judgment of the Lord, right? You reap what you sow, okay? But our weariness leads to hope in the kingdom. Let's go to Romans chapter 8, verse 22 to 23. For we know that the whole creation groaneth, travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves growing within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body, which is through Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Let's line that up with Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verse 13 to 16. These all died in the faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have opportunity to return. The righteous always looked for freedom and a kingdom, not comfort in captivity. When if Jake, you are a reflection of Abraham. Yo, you are a reflection of your forefathers, because he became a pilgrim on the earth. Pilgrim means a traveler looking for holy land. Jake, anyone that's tired of captivity, through the Spirit, you're a pilgrim. Because when Jacob trouble come, like the full way, we're in it now, but the full way where you were moved out of your house, you're looking over your shoulder, you're gonna be in the physical action of a pilgrim. A traveler looking for holy land, because we're going to be traveling your city, going to another city before you can't get out them cities. But spiritually, you tired of this captivity, you want the Lord to come. That is the mindset of a pilgrim, because you know that this is not your rest. You know where your rest is truly at. It's where your home is. Through the Spirit, the elect is homesick, right? Brothers keep talking about the elect. I mean, oh, I'm being honest. Only from Apostle Tahar on down, they only speak about the elect boldly. Okay? The elect wants to go home. You know, when you out of town for too long, you get homesick. The elect are homesick. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sore destruction. This shit been polluting all of us, right? From the elect to the non-elect. The elect, they're overcoming it because they mortify. They're doing the what is it? Is it Shawn Michaels, Triple H? They're putting the two F's up to this place, man. And they trying to call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? And it's elect that got trucking jobs, probably a job that's paying a little more than me, maybe more than me, or less than me. All angles. Jake, the real believers are tired. They are tired of captivity, man. Okay? So this is a key point for you new believers, right? Feeling tired of this system is biblical because in all captivities you were tired. Let's just go to this old classic one in Acts chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, and when they were, I mean, and when they there, and when they therefore, Salaki, the wordplay, were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Jake was always like, hey, you're going to restore the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom, the kingdom. Jake was thinking or reading or thinking about prophecy, and the prophecy that they were thinking about the kingdom being restored was the end time. They thought, oh, this is the end. You're going to restore it? Jake is in that mindset right now. Okay, while you seeing Esau getting fucked up and he falling, you like, yo, we about to be out of here. Each day, out of here. I'm at work. People speaking about a MOTB, yo, everything about to go digital, and I be looking at Yarmayan or Yarmayan. He late because he got to leave early because we somewhere else, and I'm like, yo, they over here speaking about the MOTB. They not even saying the Bible. They like, yo, we gonna have to be paying with our palms or our foreheads, and you like, yo, this is amazing. Yo, one dude said, man, if it go digital, how the hell am I gonna buy cigarettes? How am I gonna buy weed? I said, man, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of people outside looking for a cigarette butt between the cracks of the ground. The one brother come out and say, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I might have to be one of them. And I said, man, bro, since you love cigarettes so much, go start saving up and getting rollies. Go get you want a cigarette so bad, go get rollies. Cause in a minute, how you gonna get you a cigarette? Man, I'm a bum one off of somebody. Now I'm telling you, you gonna want that so bad, you gonna be willing to take the MOTB. That's why you have to cut ties to anything that makes you super attached to this captivity, because you're good. Those things are gonna manipulate you in the mind to draw you to take that MOTB, man. So Israel always got weary before deliverance. Captivity is temporary. The kingdom is forever, and Yahweh hears the cries of his people, from the innocent that die and those that are, on the earth remaining, right? Your spirit is calling out to the Lord, let alone while you praying and you telling the Lord everything that's going on. The Lord, hey, all of that is taken accounted for, okay? So everything we just said and went through is an encouragement for every last one of us that's coming in this faith or already in this faith, just growing. Just like Egypt fell, just like ancient Babylon fell, mystery Babylon will fall too. It will. I guarantee it. This is Revelations 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen. It is fallen. It has become the habitation of devils, in the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Now, through the spirit, you're like, I can't wait for this. This haven't happened yet, but you see that Babylon is on its last legs. They saying 85 seconds until doom. You got these higher ups that know it's going to be a nuke war. But Jake, you just chilling, and you gotta be spiritually afraid of the Lord. Like I've been telling my brother, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Through the spirit, being a human, I'm afraid of what's about to come. But in the spirit, I'm building up my faith so that I'm always calling the Lord for good and bad. I've been thinking about healing, flying. I've been thinking about a cloud being over me when it's super, super hot and it's raining, and people like, oh man, I'm super hot. Can you have that cloud get on me? I'm like, and I could tell in the heart discernment they don't believe in the Lord. Then the cloud disappear. Like I've been thinking heavy on that, man. I want to get out of here so bad. I want this place to fall. I want a real big chaos to hit. So all regular Jake Negroes, especially you women, you're gonna get so humble. Like, oh, all those women that want to be independent, women that want to show themselves on social media, they butts and all that other extra stuff. It's either three things gonna happen. You gonna either get graped, get the taco stuffed, you're gonna get humble and you cleave into a man of the Lord, right? You might get destroyed. And even cleaving to a man of the Lord, you might be the first one, you might be the second, you might be the third, you might be the fourth, you might be the fifth, you might be the seventh. Because if we go to ChatGPT right now, it would tell you in multiple cases in the ancient times when the Israelites started to get afflicted, either certain women husband died or he was taken somewhere else, and that woman cleaved to another man and he probably already had a house established. She didn't care at all, because if she was covered under this man, she might, you know what I'm saying, might not get over here, might not get afflicted, so and so and so. When Babylon was about to take over Jerusalem, Isaiah 4:1 happened before. Because you got to read Isaiah the 3rd chapter. The end of that chapter, that was women being independent, proud, and confident. Thinking because they got a man of a spiritual high stature. Oh, he a high priest. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. And then Babylon come, and now all that tough stuff go out the window. You being a princess is out the window. Now you looking for, oh no, I'm good. And she, come on, man. Hey, come on, man, please. You're like, man, you was walking proud, man. I don't even want you. It's gonna be brothers are going to be choosy, and a lot of you women is about to change your role and be like, pick me, pick me. Like the track star. She got pulled over. She told the cop, I'll do any and everything. Please don't arrest me. I'll do any and everything. I'll do any and everything. She said it on the video. She lucky he wasn't a dirtbag. He'd be like, oh, really? Anything? And turn off that camera. And man, Jacob Trouble is going to hit in a major way. You women are going to be super humble because you're a woman. You're a woman. Keep playing if you keep playing if you want to. You think you this, you think you that. You think the Lord dealing with you more than a man? No. You are still a daughter of Zion. You are the lot that the Lord set you up on. Okay? The real rude awakening is for you Israelite sisters. Because Esau fucked your mind up. They did you right because they knew you was lost in the sauce. And even you men, it's time to put on those manly britches. Okay? Shit about to get real. Okay? Yo, a lot of you brothers smoking weed, you ain't gonna make it. Oh, I can't eat nothing until I smoke. It's gonna get real. The neighbor, oh, hey, neighbor, that's going to be a gremlin when shit hit the fan. Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. Everything is for a appointed time, man. I'm telling you, in the flesh, I'm scared, but in the spirit, I'm confident. You never went through this type of affliction. You never got pulled out of your house. Half of us that's watching this right now, even with the ice thing, that's action-packed. The video I seen in the cold, they had these children with no damn jacket on with a diaper just outside. You think if they came here and did that to us, either regardless if it's ice or if it's full-blown Jacob Trouble, you think they care that your baby don't got no jacket on? No. Now this is really, you got to grow in faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Let somebody want harm to you. You fully believe in the Lord. They might try to walk up to your house and bust their ass and die right there and then. They might try to come to your house and get popped by somebody else. You gotta fully maximize your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. A lot of y'all really don't believe that dark shadow over the earth when the Lord removed the men of the Lord from teaching. You think that's not gonna happen. You got a rude awakening, and I'm gonna tell you, I've been praying for the worst for the 2/3. I've been praying the worst for women that just think they something, right? Hey, even women that won't. It's not for you to master a man, but for you women not to fully play your role in the ancient world and think you can dictate how a man move, and you think you the only one. I want you to get humbled, man. Because then it's not just only, oh, he's a man, oh, he's got a ride. You gonna know that this is a man of the Lord is a different breed than all these other foo-foos, man. Right? When I go somewhere, I walk confident now. Not to say, oh, I'm better than this man, I'm better than this. No, I walk confident because I got Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. And you gotta have that mindset. You got YN niggas out here. Half of these young niggas is holding a gun. You got to be confident Yahweh by Shem Yahushai to make the right decisions, man. This is not the time to play around. This is not the time for gimmicks. This is not the time of splurging, having crazy bread, right? Get your daily bread, keep it freaking moving, and focus on the task at hand, right? So being tired of captivity isn't weakness. It's a sign. You're waking up. You're longing for righteousness. You're close to deliverance, just like our forefathers, right? I want to be able to dictate what people can and can't do. I want to know what it feels like not to live check by check, but have money. Oh, brother, why don't you try to get rich? Dude, I'm not talking about this side. All that money, if Kanye West could be a billionaire and they could take billions, millions of dollars, and now he's not a billionaire, if they could do that, man, why? Crawford, what he just told this dude, he said, man, what if they offer you a 100 million, to get that one more boxing match? He said, what? Man, I don't need money. I don't, man, no. Now you got to start thinking like, what type of man are you? He gonna say, shoot, you could take my soul. He said, see, now that just let us know what type of man you is. If you being serious, you're not a man. You'll do anything. And you think if you'll give up your soul, that means you'll give up your baby. You'll give up your wife that been with you for so long, not giving you a heartache, just for 100 freaking million monopoly freaking money. And if you was in this word, you would know the MOT, like that would have me shake 100 million. You would have to splurge crazy just to get that out. Let me give her money. Let me get him all money. So when the MOTB, I want to be broke. But why do you want to do a rat race just to have 100 million? Be like, oh, I still believe in Yahweh about Shema Shai, but I'm about to spend all that. I don't even want that mind because we're still in the flesh. 100 million? You know how many things that you can do? I don't even want that. I don't want that. On this side, fuck that. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. Okay? I want the Lord to break down this kingdom. I want Esau to bring forth the MOTB. I want Esau to make himself known naturally. Not no gimmicks. Now, oh, let me put this news article out. Let me put this on a movie, but they're not gonna believe it because it's a movie. I see between that. I know you trying to reveal you telling on your own self. I want it to naturally be just seen to Jake that this is the damn devil that the Bible speak of. I want Jake to be like, dang, oh man, I didn't even pay attention. Dang, the truth was out here. I don't even want to see you to say I told you so. I want y'all to get hit. I want my mom, I want my dad, I want my cousin, I want them. That dude that just drove past in that damn snow blower machine car, I want him to be, what should we do? The lady over here that's loud as hell. I want them all to be shook because y'all all playing with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. I'm tired, man. Right? I am tired of the nigga mindset, man. I'm tired. Man, what did he say? This is First Kings, I think it's 19 and 10. And then I'm gonna close. This is First Kings 19 and 10, dealing with Elijah. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, and he came thither into a cave and lodged there. And behold, the word of Yahweh came to him, and he said unto him, what doest thou here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous for Yahweh, power of hosts. For the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thy altars, and slain thy prophets with the sword. Even I alone am left, and they seek my life to take it away. Right? Elijah said he was jealous for the Lord. In the NLT, Elijah replied, I have zealously served Yahweh power almighty, but the people of Israel have broken their covenant with you, torn down your altars, and killed every one of your prophets. I'm the only one left, and now they are trying to kill me too. But Elijah didn't know that the Lord had 7,000 other prophets that didn't bow the knee to Baal. But at the end, this just shows that Elijah was analyzing what Jake is doing. The elect, starting with the men, and even you other brothers that's not teachers, but you are this faith, and even you women, you have moments. I mean, starting with the prophets and the teachers, but the other men and the women, you have moments where you do analyze and be like, yo, they really don't care for the Lord. And even though they don't got the knowledge, you can really look at Jake and look at their mindset. Look at their children. Look, be on TikTok trying to see who's going live, see what videos is popping, and you see what's his name. 2 times on there, bugged out. This man smoking a blunt, taking Xannies and all these pills, and drinking lean, and just bugged the fuck out. Then there's one time I get on a live, he starts speaking about cussing out God. The same thing Boosie did. Yo, all of y'all gonna pay, man. You was living it up on this side and not really looking. Why are we here? What got us to America? If God is real, what's gonna happen? Is it somewhere prophesied that we would come here? Like, me coming into the truth, it's no way around these type of questions. But if you consume with the world so much, you love this estate, you love where you at, because you can have millions and not, because these millionaires, half of them don't watch TV. And you might not even, you know what? I don't deal with politics. Just because you don't deal with politics don't mean this shit is going down. Oh, but I'm getting millions. Like, y'all really think y'all doing something because you a Jake and you got millions. Okay? That if the Lord wants you gone, he gonna have you gone. If the Lord wants your life to be prolonged for judgment, your life is prolonged. Right? You know how many, look at Diddy, the diddler, all that wickedness he been doing for so long, the Lord just been prolonging him for that moment now that he in jail. If he had never sent him to that liquor company, he probably would have been good. The Lord is prolonging all you wicked Israelites. The Lord is prolonging you Edomites, because y'all all should be unalive. But the Lord is prolonging you for the right time. For the right time. Y'all got a rude awakening, man. Like, just this title alone got me super passionate, because where is your mind at 7 days out of the week? 30 days in a month. It's really 30 days in every month. So-called 12 months in a year. Where is your mind at? I'm thinking on the kingdom, because I see why my brother working, he doing them. You see Edomite with their feet kicked up, just chilling there. Yo, how much you make? Oh, I get salary. Even if I work 2 days, I'm still getting the same shit, and just sitting on their ass. And I'll be like, man, we not even supposed to be working. Count your days. Somebody sabotage the machine. Somebody look at us a certain way. Guess what? Ba 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 boom, beep 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 boom. Then something happened to them a day later, or they knee, or their back, or their car not working. Yo, I'm telling you, in a major way, if you not analyzing or seeing it, miracles is about to happen. And it's all about, it's going to be glorifying Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. We ain't shit. You can't do nothing without Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Miracles are going to happen because a lot of you, Jake, are not believing in the truth by teaching. So the Lord is going to have mercy on some of you men and you women, right? That the Lord is going to allow you to see these miracles. But through the Spirit, you're going to have to be humbled and be like, damn, this is the truth. In that time, especially being under a man of the Lord, The men of the Lord not going outside teaching. So those that are around him or cleaving to him, he's going to be teaching. In order for you to come in this faith, you're going to have to be willing to be taught in a major way. Weed is not going to be the stability of your time anymore. Liquor, that shit going to be hard. You better go get you some fruit, and you better go marinate that like you in jail. You better make you some fake wine, it's real wine, just like my daughter did. She made her some that joint staying in the incubator. Okay. At the end, man, I'm telling you, we better get our popcorn popping because it's about to be a show. Really, man, Jake really don't even know, bro. You really don't even know. I look at my babies, and they don't even know. You know, this is not living. This is not yip yip hooray, bro. You know, I'm seeing brothers dealing with back pain, women health, eyes not right. You got 20/20 in one eye, and you got 14 in another eye, right? Health insurance, you got to go all the way out of town just to get health insurance. They couldn't transfer. Man, bro, it's hard out here. It's literally hard. And then what make it even worse, you got all these other congregations, which the Lord set up, which is teaching the name Jesus. Look at all them so-called sheep that's cleaving to these men because of entertainment. Wrath has to come. Wrath has to come. The Lord got the true men of the Lord right in front of everybody's face, but guess what? They look like bums, so we don't want to watch them. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to do marvelous things. I am tired, and I know you, Jake, that truly believe you are tired. You're like that OG he got his last cigarette, and he's smoking that cigarette to the last line and is leaning on his lip. I could tell he like, damn, that's his last one. That's his last one. He's smoking that until it's dead, like literally. You know? Man, this is not it. This is not it, man. So, man, I love y'all to the moon and never back. Again, do you see the title? We tired of captivity. Anybody else in these other? Oh, man, I'm tired of captivity. Tired of it. This guy over here, I want judgment to come. You know, that I really do. For those that didn't care and for the other nations. That's how I feel. I want the Lord to perform. I want him to show. I want his name to be exalted on the earth. And that's going to happen through judgment. It's already happened through teaching, through the edification. But truly in a major way, when judgment come, the fame of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, that Hercules, y'all really don't know. The power that we truly serve, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's about to do the do. He's about to do what it do. You want me to cut the braids? Guess what? I'm going to cut you. But I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power that always makes it possible every day, day in and day out. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well, teach well through the spirit. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same spirit scattered four corners of the earth, teaching his word and believing his word in the same spirit, Lord willing, as a whole, that you all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Akwaf, the sisters of his faith and his truth, Lord willing, that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And again, Lord willing, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, this was an edifying lesson. So with that, shalom, abad, babal.